Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Ismail Athman right here. Today I will be taking you through my system that I'm currently developing for systems analysis, which is a course unit at University of St. Joseph, Mbarara. And I organized a couple of slides that I'm going to take you through right in a few, so let's jump into it. So yeah, this is my PowerPoint slide talking about the development of a computer lab management system, which is by me, Ismail Athman, and these are my contacts. This is the abstract, which is a brief talk through about the whole PowerPoint slide. Table of contents for easy access. So, introduction to the computer lab management system. So the system is a comprehensive and efficient solution designed to streamline the operations and administration of computer laboratories in academic and professional institutions. Yeah, it's just supposed to make it easy for the lab attendants or the lab assistants in professional institutions. The primary purpose of the computer lab management system is to enhance the productivity and organization of the computer lab activities. Key features: user authentication or registration, resource management, time management, issue reporting, analytics, and reporting. We have expected benefits: increased efficiency, better user experience, optimized resource use, enhanced security, informed decision making. Here we have justification of the computer lab management system. We have efficiency and resource use, better user experience, easier asset management, accountability, cost saving, data driven decisions, scalability, reporting and compliance. Then we have security. Okay, next up we have the work breakdown structure. Simply here, my project is supposed to take 91 days as stated by the work breakdown structure. As you can see, we have the tasks, subtasks, and subtasks of the subtasks. 1, 2, 2 is a subtask of a subtask 1, 2. Yeah. Up next we have the project work plan, which is a detailed table showing the work breakdown structure. Same duration, 91 days. We have the start date, the end date, dependency, status, and it's all assigned to me, Ismail Athman. I did it by myself. Yes. Then we have my Gantt chart. This is my Gantt chart. Then we have the agile methodology, which I picked to use for the development of the computer lab management system. This approach emphasizes flexibility, collaboration, and customer feedback. The agile methodology, we have phase 0, which is project initiation. Then we have phase 1, requirement gathering and analysis. This is not so different from the project work plan or the project breakdown structure. Yeah. Here we have the UI UX design on prototyping, back-end development. We have front-end development, which is HTML, back-end development. I used PHP and MySQL. System testing and bugging fixing. Then we have security and user testing. System launch is phase 7. Phase 8 is post-launch. Then we have the key meetings, daily stand-up. We have phase planning, yeah, and all that are the key meetings that will happen. Next up, we have the budget for the development of the computer lab management system. On this side, we have the items and the cost. personal salary is 5,400,000. The software, let's say maybe you're subscribing, 500,000. Hardware, 7,400,000. Operational, like internet, 1,110,000. Contingency, 1,441,000. The total cost is 15,851,000. Next, we have the interview schedule. This is like how you're planning to conduct your interviews and the meetings you're going to meet with the administrators, the stakeholders. So I arranged it in table form. Here we have the time, the role of that person, the purpose, and the location where you're going to meet them from. Yeah, so we have system design, validation phase, user acceptance, which is the UIT. Then we have interview questions that you're going to ask these stakeholders and users during the interviews you'll be conducting. So we have 10 questions. That's for here we have the user interviews, technical interviews, user acceptance testing, UAT, post development, feedback. Next, we have the system requirements for a computer lab management system at the University of St. Joseph. So we have the functional needs, which is user authentication and authorization. The user must be authorized to access the system. The admin can add, edit, and delete users. Laboratory assistant, student, those are like the users who are going to use the system. Incident reporting, yeah. You have non-functional requirements, performance, scalability, safety, the usability of each computer there, reliability and availability of some computers, so that you can know when the computer is open, they are not open. Yeah. Next, we have the three most important use cases. The first one is reserve computer. It's like a student booking a computer. The actor is a student, priority is high. Description is, this use case describes the purpose of a student reserving a computer in the computer lab. Yeah, I'll leave a link to this PDF on the description box below. We have the second use case, monitor activity sessions. We have reports, incidents. Those are my top three. Next up, we have the context diagram. This is my context diagram with entities, head of ICT, student, lab assistant, the vice chancellor and deputy vice chancellor, academic registrar, network administrator, and the systems administrator, and all of them are communicating with the computer lab management system. Level 0 DFD is a student. The student registers and the student's record is kept into the data store. Yeah, and all comes down till the session data for the data store, and then the student can log out. Okay. Level 1 DFD, which I'm picking the top one, which is student registration. So what happens there? There is input student details, validate information, check for any duplicates, that's to the database, return if there's any existing one, then register the student. A new student is registered if there are no duplicates, and then a confirmation message is sent back to the student. It's the systems admin, okay? Sorry. Level 2 DFD, which is 1.3.1, retrieval student ID from input, and then sent to search for a student, query the database, match records, are sent back, result, determine duplicate students, duplicate status, and then notify registration process for duplicate checking. That is register student, there's a duplicate. Then we have a level 0 DFD for the lab assistant. Then next up we have the ER diagram. I have this version of the ER diagram, which is structured, and I have a physical one, which is from Workbench. So these are my entities and attributes in them, then the relationships between them. To detailed relationships, you can view it from this one. We're still having the entities, attributes, and the relationships there, one to many. Yeah. Next up, I have ER table for the computer lab management system. First one is student. Student makes computer booking. Student also sends request. The attributes: student ID, first name, last name, course, semester, email, lab access time. The data types: int, character var 45, character var 45, and so on. And that's the same thing for all entities. So I have in total about 15 entities. Yeah. Next, I have the system architecture for my computer lab management system. So my computer lab management system will be hosted on a local server on the internet, where every user accesses it. The head of ICT will access it through the internet and make changes. Then we have the systems administrator who will also access it through the internet, of which if they want to access the database, they will go through the internet, then access the database since it will be hosted. Users will access it through the internet. Lab assistant, the VC, DVC, and AR will all access it through the internet. And a conclusion to my computer lab management system: the development of the computer lab management system represents a significant step towards enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of managing computer lab resources at the University of St. Joseph, Mbarara. Yes. So let's jump into my prototype, the system, and let's see how it works. So this is my registration form for my system. So I'm going to register a new user, Baguma Kenneth, with the email Baguma K. I'm going to give him a password 1 2 3 4 5 6 and leave it as student. Okay, so we log in. Then here now we can log in to Baguma K. So if I put in a wrong password, say 1 up to 7, it says the password is incorrect. So I have to redo it again. But if I put the correct password, it takes me to the student page. So the student page has the home page, booking, request, lab activities, rules, contact, then the user, displays the user there. This is the home page. There is no content yet. It's just showing I used lorem for the texts. So let's assume a student wants to make a request. They would say, my computer is displaying a blue screen. The blue screen status is bad. The priority is high. It's a computer issue. The location is RC13. Say maybe computer 13. Who is the lab assistant? And which student is that? Baguma Kenneth. Then you submit the request. So now if we log out from Baguma Kenneth and go to a dashboard for the lab assistant will be able to view the request. So Dell is the lab assistant with the password also. And this is the page showing the computers available, computers in use, and total the requests in total. So the home page doesn't have a lot, so we can come here and view requests. So here we can view a request. There are a couple of requests, but here we're having a request saying my computer is displaying a blue screen. There was also another request from another user. My computer is displaying a blue screen. That is from Ismail Athman, who is a student, and also we have from Baguma Kenneth. Status is bad. The location is RC13. It's computer number 3, so you can quickly jump there and look at the issue with that computer. We also have other requests. There is no power on my socket, so I cannot turn on my computer. Not so bad, it's high. It's a computing issue. It's from Dale Allen, so you can know who is sending a request. Yeah. So you can log out, and that's typically about my system. I won't go into detail. Yeah. Thank you so much.